YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through with another sneaker review, another sneaker opinion. I'm shooting this over again, man, because my card was too full. I was slipping, It just stopped in the middle of this review, so I got to do it over. But anyway, but good. This is going to be a little bit more condensed and a little bit more quicker because I was freestyling a lot of that. So now I know what I'm going to say. So first thing first, though, guys, I ended up getting the Nite Jogger 3M version. I just felt like it was worth it for the 30% off deal with the April deal. Size 9.5, Nite Jogger. I'm messing this all up. And it's basically just black, white, gray, and red. And this is a 3M collab, which would have seemed kind of like an odd collab dealing with Adidas and stuff, but you know, if Forever 21 collaborating with the post office, this ain't bad like that. But you got a lot of very unique things. You got a lot of unique things on the sneaker, and flash and everything. Also too, you also got the 3M tag as well, the Scotch light reflective material. And guys, you know, I know we always say reflect 3M. You know, it's a difference between just the regular reflective material and the actual copyrighted 3M material. You know, it might have that slight difference, and that's just the back of the card, but you know, it's going to be that slight difference. You know what I mean? So technically, these are 3M, really, since they are by Scotch Light. I want to call them Scotch Bright, but so yeah, guys. So this is one of those pandemic pickups, or you know, one of those pickups that took a long time, took about like 3 weeks, but I have been rocking this sneaker for a week already straight, or damn near a week and a half, so I could give you guys a better review. I know this is not the first time that a Nite Jogger has been reviewed on YouTube. I already know there's plenty of them out there, but I don't know too much about the 3M version. I'm quite sure it might be a few out there because this is not really a bad sneaker, and I do like the subtle branding on it, so it's not just like crazy all in your face 3M branding everywhere. But you do have a few spots on here that does have the 3M. First thing first, going into the insole, you do have that blue Adidas, and then you got that 3M on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see that well. And then you also go into the top of the tongue. It's not really that plush, it's more so like a dry like nubuck. You got the Adidas, and I think that's engraved, wrapping around to the back of the tongue, 3M Scotch Light. And going to the middle, you do have 3M. The laces is actually 3M as well, so they are reflective in the flash. You also got 3M going around this side as well. 3M hints are also right here along the paneling. A lot of the areas where you do see the silver like this is definitely 3M. Going to the low part of the back, you do have the Adidas and 3M collaboration. And last but not least, as far as more 3M branding, you have the 3M on the inside right here. Now, I felt like it was a worthy cop. Probably after taxes and fees, a little over 50 bucks, you know, after the 30% off. You also still got the like those subtle 3 stripes right here as well. And again, you got more like that dry hard nubuck right here. Nothing really to write home about. I already cleaned these up a little bit, but I need to clean these up again because these have been my power walkers for the past week or so. And also too, the cleanup on this has been a little bit easier than expected. As we can see right there, we got just a little, not a scuff, but a little dirt mark right there just from walking. And when I cleaned these maybe like twice already, and the cleanup again is easy. Also, when I cleaned the mesh, this is actually a like more of a tough like mesh, so you don't really too much have to worry about crazy staining once cleaning this. So going to the bottom of the sneaker, you do got the traction as well. Traction on this, I mean, I just power walk in them. I don't really too much run in them, but seems pretty decent to me from the walks. And most importantly though, I'm quite sure you guys are looking at this. Yes, we do got boots at the bottom. This is one of the things that attracted me to the sneaker. Also got red interior on the inside around the sock liner too. But as far as the boost, that's one of the things that really attracted me to the sneaker, that really just like, man, those joints got boost on it and they less than 60 bucks. Let me get them. I'm already power walking, you know, the gym clothes, so like it's a must to power walk so you keep that blood flowing, guys. You know, after you guys, you know, hopefully y'all guys do y'all workouts, walk after this video, walk before the video, guys. Get some sun, you know what I mean? It's definitely really healthy for you guys. Also too, another thing too, you got more of like a deconstructed tongue. This is more so like a new Adidas model as well, from the the little bit I've read about it. You got a deconstructed tongue with the foam hanging out as well. The foam is thin, it's not thick and plush. This, what they got the foam hanging out like this, reminds me of the Nike Blazer Vintage 77, because they also have the foam hanging out on that too, giving it more like that vintage vibe look. Also at the lace tips, you do got 3M as well. If you are, if you were like a 3M worker, you know what I mean, I'm quite sure these, it's like they selling like your uniform. It's part of the uniform, bro. Like, how dope is that? Like, y'all got, whoever worked for 3M Scotch Brite, or I'm saying even brutal, Scotch Light. If y'all work for them, you know, you throw these on while working, comfort all day, comfort all day. And I'm actually wearing some Boosts right now too, as I'm making this video, the Nike Boost preferably. But if I wasn't recording for this sneaker, I'll probably have these on right now. And that was the thing, man. That's another thing too, man. These sneakers were so comfortable that like every time I went to shoot a review on them, I didn't feel like taking them off my feet. So I'm just like, oh well, the longer I keep them on, the better the review will be for you guys. So we're going to get into more so the meat and potatoes of this review though, guys. I know you guys see the material and all that stuff. And if you guys was curious just about how the material for this is right here, this is more so like that rough, like nubuck. So don't expect nothing plush or whatever with this. You know, I'm not expecting the super premium quality materials. With this being a lightweight sneaker, and I'm basically going for more so comfort versus plush materials. Now if they did, now, you know, Adidas, you know, if you guys do want to make the materials nice and plush, by all means, I'm welcoming the premium suede. If y'all guys want to do that, maybe charge an extra $5 or $10 for that. I'll pay for that. But yeah, definitely worth it. Will I get another colorway of this? Definitely worth it. Yeah, for sure. This is almost kind of like what they was doing before they came out with the Boost. Remember when the NMDs used to sell out a lot, but they was also still releasing those other runner models. You know, I hate to go through all my sneaker boxes back here. Oh, here we go. So like stuff like this, the EQT Cushion Advance, like this kind of like stuff, like this don't necessarily have boost, and it's more so like a lounge leisure kind of like sneaker. But this the kind of sneaker that I wish Boost was on. You see what I'm saying? So like, I like the style of the sneaker, I like the whole makeup of the sneaker, I like the colorway, everything about the sneaker. But if I can actually replace this probably polyurethane or something like that, if I could replace this material with that Boost material, definitely would all day. And that's what I think they did with this. Just simply that, you know, just made it a lot more lighter, you know, gave it a little bit more, you know, more sleekness, and, you know, made it look a little bit more cooler. Those look cool too, but again, I definitely want the Boost on those. Those would be fly too. But with the Boost on here, guys, oh man, it's what we usually say. Now I know Boost, it hasn't been, I wouldn't say dead, but it's been a lot more like mainstream and trickled down to the masses and stuff like that. So it's not like this secret, you know, this best kept secret thing anymore, just like amongst sneakerheads, you know, that regular people not feeling anymore, you know, I mean, that regular people don't know about. So a little bit everybody know about Boost now, or they should know. I think since like 2015, 2016, when it really hit the market hard. So with that being said though, guys, this is definitely worth it. Now, comfort straight out the box, what do I think? I know a lot of guys want to hear that. As far as comfort straight out the box, out of 10, I give this maybe like 9 to 9.5. Real good, bro. Real good. If you get these, even if you get a color you don't like, but you know, and you just want to walk around in them and beat them, that's fine too. But I highly, it's not, you know how Adidas do, they make enough pairs and enough colorways for you to for you to get the sneaker. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to say, you know, you don't like a certain, you know, they got all black with a hint of orange and navy blues and everything. So it's just one of them things like when they line up right price and right color, that's a win. But if you just want to get something basic and, you know, basic colorway just to see what the comfort like, you can still do that too. If the price right, whatever, you know, whatever you want to pay. And yeah, fellas, I mean, again, 9 to 9.5 out the box. So I could just imagine, like, I already wore these for like a little over a week, and guys, like, the comfort on this, you know, this is gonna probably be one of the most worn sneakers of 2020 already know for me. And it's a GR sneaker, right? So like, it don't gotta be super exclusive just to get that lasagna, walking on lasagna feel. But this, guys, yeah, I think it's gonna possibly be a 10 as the more I break them in. The break-in process has already happened. Already starting to get that bounce back and that mold in the foot, you know, because, you know, that's natural what happens when you do walk. When I do go on my walks or power walks or whatever, guys, I definitely feel that spring cushion, you know, that bounce back. If you guys already have Boost, you all already know what I'm talking about. Again, I know it's a little bit more calmed down now because it's more out there now, which is good. You know, now as far as like the cleaning on this though, the Boost seem like you might have to scrub a little bit for this, because it looks like the small stains that's on here looks like they kind of just absorb right in. But I'm gonna actually have to take the pad to scrub into some of the actual Boost a little bit. One of the cool things too though I do like about this, you don't have to, I don't walk with the slew foot or dragging my foot or anything, but one of the cool things though is that you don't too much have to worry about the Boost bottoming out on this sneaker. I noticed that happen with some people with a Nike Boost. Some people are more like slew footed, heavy footed drag, you know, they drag the foot or whatever, and that actually wears out. I got the Nike Boost on my foot right now, but the Nike Boost actually has more so of a lighter sole that can break easily if you wear them long enough and drag your feet or whatever, or however you walk. I strictly believe it's how you walk, because I had my Nike Boost for a while and I don't have the dragging foot or anything, you know. I don't, like, it's not, the Boost is not giving weight up under. But like, you know, I watched Fomer video where he did like the life test, and I see that some of his Boost material and some of his sneakers were actually dissolving at the back and starting to make his way up, and, you know, they basically trashed after that. You know, because you can't really too much sole swap a Boost. But because all this stuff started breaking and it just get messy. But these right here, you don't too much have to worry about that, because the bottom are a little bit more thicker. And you also too, they made these a little bit more for running. Then the mesh right here, you know, is to get that nice easy toe box crease. You don't have to worry about creasing or anything like that. And I'm big on that kind of like, you know, that's one of my P's. I don't want to get crazy creases or nothing like that. I know it's going to happen, and I don't be so obsessed where I wear sneaker shields, but it's one of the things where I be like, oh man, I'm kind of conscious of it. So, but I do stuff all my sneakers regardless though with paper or the shoe trees that do come with them. And again, a good cleanup, a good wash down on these sneakers would not be bad at all. Again, because the materials are not like crazy premium, so you're not really too much damage anything. I know we get some materials, some sneakers with materials that's so plush that once you clean them one good time, the materials get like hard and well, preferably suede and nubuck. Leather is fine, but when you get like that nubuck or that nice finger swiping suede, as soon as you clean it that first time, either the dye come off as one, or number two, the nape on here, as they call it, it gets hard after you pause. It gets hard after you clean it, and you know, it's as if, you know, it's like brick solid. It's no longer finger swiping suede, and then it becomes a thing where you got to like comb up the suede if you're into that, as far as getting them back plush again. That could just be a little too much extra work. I'm not trying to do no extra work, bro. Like just keep it rolling. Like I'm trying to rock fly kicks and still keep a buck. You know what I mean? So I do believe these will brave the elements, and they will stand the test of time in most cases on this joint overall. So I'm gonna give y'all my final rating on this sneaker out of 10. 10 being like classic good all day. This sneaker really definitely impressed me. I thought so, like just looking at the pictures. I'm happy they had a size 9.5 left and everything. Again, I would have went with a size 9 if I could. Go stick with your typical Adidas size that you do get, because this is one of those Adidas that the sizing is all over the place. But The cleanup is easy. That's one of the things I do like about the sneaker. And with the cleanup being easy, that's perfect for me. It does got boost. That's another thing I like about the sneaker. The 3M one here is definitely fly too. As far as like something I dislike about the sneaker, probably my only little beef is the fact that this is white, but that's my problem because I bought it because it is white. This is a little bit more dirt prone. I'm seeing right here, and also the boost it absorbs a lot of, like, if it gets stained, like, you got to really definitely put some elbow grease in to get this stuff off. Not all boosts clean out all quick, because even some of my Nike boosts, I mean, granted, it's, here we go, right here go another Nike boost. So like, even like on a Nike boost, like, this stuff get like stained, man, like at least around this, you know, you can't really do too much about it, like not too much about it, but this stuff down here towards the lower area of the boost, like of the sole, like that stuff gets stained. It's hard to like take any of that out. And then look how thin this sole is right here. Like, this can easily, if you walk slew-footed or if you drag your feet enough, this can actually break and give way to the boost. So, I mean, as far as comparison, guys, I'm happy this boost is like right here, because that's for like a sneaker rotation. But this right here, easily, you know, we got a thicker sole, so this won't give way as quick as this would. So, and again, if this is supposed to be something you jog in, they're going to make this a little bit more durable versus something you're supposed to walk in with this. So, yeah, that's basically it though, guys. I've went on long enough, you know, 16 minutes more, you know, over 16 minutes. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail Goodfella Nail coming through. I don't know about my on foots anymore though, man. YouTube beefing with me right now for no reason about on feet. I get flagged for no reason. The body just keep flagging me. Already got on foots up, and then stuff I put up they take back down. So, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna work that out, guys. You know, I probably need to play with some editing software so I can edit the on foots into these reviews so it make more sense to you guys. So yeah, I don't know how that's looking. I know I'm looking kind of bright, but looking back like this. Okay, so yep, that's basically it though, guys. Adidas at the bottom. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I got more content on the way. Peace.